All right, we're here at 131, a nice crisp Wednesday morning.
Literally could not be better weather.
We got the Nova, we got 1.0, 1.0 last time. Well, last time it was in the trailer was 2018, so
Brand new, dude.
so threw it in there, and so we're gonna shake it down, make sure everything's the same as it always was, and then we'll see if old Cleet here, put him behind the wheel and see if we can break him into the 200 club and 6-second club all at one time. Maybe he'll even earn a Pro Mod license today.
Slowly figuring out the crash course on the front end wheel. Like a combination of twisting, dragging it across a bunch of things. I say that and then I'll be the one to rip it.
Looks right. I'd peel it off and we'll still put it on the cylinder head.
What's a big 10-4?
Or we'll do it either way, but we gotta oil it up so it quits sticking.
You can pull it off when you set it down a little bit. Motor was fresh, everything went in there. We drove it around, obviously, yesterday. And so, being everything was fresh, it was lashed when it was first put together. So now that we put a couple miles on it, got it up to temperature, so just relash it before we take it out on track. So that's Steve Morris rules, so that's what we're following.
So this thing's got two different lash settings for the street drive and then for racing. All right, the street drive one will freak you right out, but
yeah,
it works. Okay, so always do this stuff cold. So we'll do the way normally we'll do this is we lash the valves first thing in the morning.
Okay.
So we make a drive or do whatever. Always do these things cold. It's a real hassle doing them hot because they jump all over the place depending on what temperature it is, et cetera, et cetera. So we're gonna lash this thing just up at 10 thousandths, intake and exhaust, cold, stone cold. Then you will drive it to the track, make passes, do your whole deal. Then when this thing is warm, after you've made a pass and you're getting ready to take off for the end of the day, zero lash.
Okay.
Literally just tighten it down to zero. I mean, zero. No feeler gauge in there at all. We'll make our street drive, and it grows because it's aluminum block, aluminum head, so it swells quite a bit. So even at zero lash, it runs around 15 to 20, depending on how hot the engine is.
Wow.
So even at zero lash, and we just do that because if we lash this thing up at 20 thousandths, it grows probably about 40 when it's down the street for 10 hours at a freaking time.
Yeah.
So we'll go through this. We'll lash this up. I'll help you, or make sure you're doing everything right.
At 10,000
and
right now.
Yep, lash it up at 10. We'll be able to make passes, and then we won't do the street driver here, of course. But that's what you end up doing. Yeah. And then I'll give you a refresher course when we're on drag week and everything. Anyways.
All right. Cool.
Okay. So we always adjust the intake valve as the exhaust is just starting to open. Okay. So grab the mount button. So you see that's the overlap side there, where both of them are. Right there.
Right as she starts
Just right as she starts going down, 10 thousandths. When this engine's warm, like you're getting ready to, you've made passes at track and it's probably like 100, 120 degrees, something like that. Yeah. You set the lash at zero. But you make it to the hotel at night and you come out and it's stone cold in the morning, the valves will be hung open. Because the engine will shrunk so much, it'll actually have negative clearance and it'll actually be holding the valves open. That's why you have to relash the valves first thing in the morning when you get there. But that's all just so it saves lifters and stuff. So this one's ready to go.
What's this tool? What do you got?
So
it's just got a torque setting in it.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
So, proper loose.
Yeah, check it first.
Nope, she's too tight, brother.
Alright, let me check it real quick.
Check it.
Is it going in at all?
No, not going in.
No, that's alright.
You gotta really shove it in.
That's actually about perfect right there. So get that feel. That's what it needs to feel like.
Okay, so it's really gotta be pushed in.
Yep. Yep, as soon as this one just starts to open.
Did you not do your homework last night? I thought you watched
That's
the
all
Steve
loose.
Morris valve lash video.
I know, we have the valve lash video online.
Should have watched
Make sure
it.
you guys all go look at it.
Yeah, he's got a video on this. I was supposed to watch it for my homework.
Yes.
I never did.
Okay, so the golden rule on this stuff too is here we're gonna adjust it and we'll get it, you know, right spot on the money because it's the brand new, it's the initial deal. But if you need to adjust something more than a couple thousands, it's potentially broke. So you don't, if there's something that's like really way out to lunch, don't ever bother adjusting it. There's something wrong.
Something's wrong.
If it's within 1-2 thousandths, whatever, I mean, you can adjust it if you want to. Don't matter. But if it doesn't
Way out.
Yeah, if it's way out, it's broke. Don't ever adjust something that is way out. Guarantee you it's broke if there's
Or
something way
loose.
out. Yes, loose,
If
tight.
it's not
whatever.
loose, and it's way out, then it's broke.
If it's way loose, there's a lifter broke.
And then just call you repeatedly until you pick up.
Pretty much.
Okay.
All right, this is 6 seconds, 1.0. Before 2.0, it's just 6 seconds. This car, I got this off Denny Terzic, 2012. We converted, had a Pro Charge setup in it. Basically, they were chasing combinations. They never really got the thing to work, and I got it as a roller. In 2012, I was going to build another car, but this came available, so got that. My engine out of my first car put in there. We switched over to twin turbos. And showed up at Drag Week 2012 with it untested. We didn't have a good week. We didn't have enough rocker arms to make it through the week, so took it back, re-engineered some stuff. Steve made a bunch of changes with the engine. We went back in 2013 with it, and this is the first car to run a 6-second pass every day on Drag Week.
How fast are you trying to go on your first rip in it?
599.
Unreal.
Price goes up if it goes $5.99.
Alright,
No,
so
we'll take it.
Tom's gonna make the first rip in it just to make sure everything's great. Yeah, I mean, I'm lying because I'm not a little nervous. It's not my car. And I don't want to mess it up. So I just want to have a good clean run.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So get ready to shake it down, see if it's all good, see if it knows how to go straight still, and hopefully all good. I was thinking about when I was getting in the car, and this is my first time. Last time I was in the car was on fire, so going down the track. So we hope not to end that way. Nice easy pass, straight down. Should be good to go. So
Booties.
Just barefoot.
You ever like run in the rain in those? Jumping puddles.
Moon boots.
At least put some NASA logos on.
well, no shifty. So by the time I realized it wasn't shifting, then it was too late. I reached down and bumped it, and then figured out that's what the problem was. But at first I didn't, because it stood up and launched good, and then about the time it should have hit second, it didn't hit second. So then I saw it hit the high chip, and then I realized it didn't shift.
I don't know, it might not have the parameters set up right, or that, or it's not hooked up right, I don't know. right there. We'll I'll set up a little parameter for it and we'll bench test it right here just in the pit. I probably just should have done that anyways, but
see if she's all good. One more time, just make sure it shifts right, and should be good. So then we'll let old Cleet get in there and give her a rip.
we'll have to turn down the pump. That's right on the money. We'll have to turn down the bump on it because it pumps in so hard like that, and then it sits there in tears. So we'll have to get it so it just bump, 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 bump.
Want to go on the 8?
438.
438?
Yeah. It's like a freaking bracket car. 438, 162, so he must have lifted.
438 at 160. That's a ripper.
It'll be all good. It seemed like how it's supposed to see. So those wheelie bars must be set a little higher because it seems like it hiked the wheel a little higher than normal. Yeah. So should be good to go. Now, let's call in the pro, see if old Cleet can make it happen.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'm going to try. All I got to do is floor it, right?
Just floor it. Let go of the button.
Feel like she's ready now?
It should be good. So, I mean, obviously, we'll check that oil stuff or whatever. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I say we may hold off on your 6-second pass and just have you run to the 8th. But,
Okay.
other than that, though, you can get your quickest 8th mile time. So,
Okay.
How
All
quick
right.
you been to the 8th?
479.
479. What'd that do out of it?
438.
Gotcha. So, so yeah, you should be in the 420s probably.
All right.
No. Big moment.
Spicing up.
Spicy. Bikes are coming off, new boots are coming on.
You end up going down.
Oh yeah, brother.
Got it?
Oh yeah, it's nice and tight.
Does that feel good? Can you tilt?
Is he tight
You're in
now?
the car. Can
Is
you?
there any adjustment in there?
Yeah.
Is it up? That's tight.
Nervous mama. That's as tight as that
That's
feels.
fine. Once I'm strapped in, it'll tighten.
Yeah, the main thing is that the seat belts go through there.
Yeah.
So here we go. See what happens.
Dude, you're making me nervous, dude.
Nervous
Everyone's
mama.
smirking. I'm like, what's... Would you guys turn it up or something? Did we go like a 5? One. It's not a 2-click.
Nope, just a 1-click. So,
It's just water pump, no fan.
yep.
Got it.
Yeah, until you get to the end, like when I get, as I'm going out the back or whatever, I'll reach up and turn off the intercooler because that stops the recording.
Okay.
And then I'll turn on the fans.
Yep.
And then I'll usually just click the overdrive up and
Then we're going 8th mile,
So
Let
8th
off,
mile,
no shoots.
no shoots, no brakes at the 8th, and let it coast to the quarter, and then
Now you get on the brakes.
see what it does. So
Oh, let it coast. Okay.
yeah, let it
Oh,
coast
yeah.
to the quarter, and then hit the brakes, and then
Okay.
we'll see what it coasts out the back.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
I don't know who's more nervous, you or me.
I don't feel nervous, but I can sense your nervousness.
I'm only ever worried that something happens with the car, not with you, with the car, and screws you up.
I think we're good.
Anything feels weird, like even when you launch it, like if you don't like, if you screw up on the launch, then just kick it in high gear and drive back. That way we can get it pulled off and then go back up.
We're not gonna pedal it.
And anytime, like when it makes the gear change, especially the 1-2 gear change, like it'll kick the back end just a hair. Like that's just normal.
Just let it ride? Okay. Cool. Hey, you know what I always say? What could go wrong?
All right, brother.
Good luck, man.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Never turn everything on.
Yep. We're good, boys. We're good. Let's go. Parachute. Don't have to shift it. All right. Intercooler on. Good. This is good. This is good. We're good.
Yeah, no shit.
Pooped his diaper on that one.
Guy in front of me about crashed, went all the way to another lane. Small delay. Hey guys, how's it going?
A little late for a lane switch, but
Yeah, that
he
was a little
decided to
sketch.
switch when he was up there.
That was a little sketch.
So you had the ignition on and the water pump on?
I sure did.
Sweet.
I was this close to flooring it for the first time. I feel good though. I feel ready.
You
I
got
just
it.
got to remember to lift. It's gonna be.
Good luck, boss.
Thanks, brother.
Let's go. Did it look good? Nice and straight. Oh yeah. What it's supposed to do. What's that?
So they probably wanted to pull a shoe, and it's fairly fast. You made it.
Hell yeah.
That's a good pass for a first hit.
It did not. Holy crap! That was a 6. Oh my god!
I'm gonna give you a thumbs up. I mean, you did everything.
Dude, let's go!
Everything perfect,
Where's
man.
Tom?
Right there.
Where's he at? Dude, that was a 684. What?
You lifted it right just after the 8.
I lifted right after the 8.
Right after the 8, yeah.
A 680? Oh my god. What is this thing gonna go at 5? Dude, it was effortless. I didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah, it was that. It looks a lot cleaner when Tom drives it.
Woo!
108, 60 foot.
108.
Nice too.
It was all started and over before I could even think. Like, I saw the 8th mile coast and I was like, let off. Damn, 684 and 167.
That's because she's really slowing down that.
Oh, what would that be, like 215 if I stayed in it?
Yeah, it would have been 220, 225. But that would have been probably a
Dude.
660 or something.
431 in the 8th. All my cars are gonna feel so slow now. Hey, thank you so much, man. I was just worried about getting her
Fucking, you
back.
look like a pro.
Dude, it felt so right. I don't know, like I did the burnout, I was nervous, and then ripped the burnout, and like everything melted away. Like I felt like I knew the car. Right after it did the burnout, and it felt so right. Like I was just like, yeah, we got this. Backed up, pulled in, so calm on the brake, just whop, done.
And how's that feel, like a big tire car launching like that? Because it just squats.
It
you
does,
feel
man.
it
It
set
just-
you like.
Like, dude, that's unbelievable. Jesus, man, you got a hell of a car here. I cannot believe that, man. Like, you just there was no drama. I mean, it was no drama. You just, boop, meow.
No, and that's the thing that's always been about this car. Like it's just
so
any
good.
track, anywhere. Like it's not. It just.
This
It
is
never
so
like it doesn't
good.
matter how much you screw shit up. It like still seems like you look at the data log and you're like, man, it was rattling the tires pretty hard. But you don't in the car. It's like, I don't know. I'll just go through it.
I was just driving, dude. It felt like I was going to work. All right, well, I guess let's look it over, make sure nothing's tore up, and maybe.
So.
I don't know. I don't know what to say,
Well,
guys.
you just reached your goal in an 8th mile pass.
I actually went slower in the quarter than I did in the 8th. I went 173 in the 8th.
Yeah. But yeah, you were a second pass because you went 178 to the 1,000 foot, so you're still a little bit climbing there. So you were
Whoops.
probably 185.
By the time
you lifted, you were probably 185, 190.
Yeah, by the time we can see it on the data log.
What a
You probably lifted it like, probably like 5 seconds.
Hey, thank you for the opportunity. Seriously, so cool that this car started my career and get the opportunity to drive it. So pretty exciting.
Looked like a pro.
All right, I want to check it over now. I feel obligated now to look at the data logs and stuff. Even more. There's so much anticipation, and then the car spun out, and then they had to drag it, and I'm like, holy crap, like,
Yep.
gosh. And then burnout, you're like, it's all good.
Yep. Let them go further down. I mean, let's see. This time you definitely throw the chutes.
All right, boys, plan is this time full quarter mile. As long as everything feels right, we gotta keep going. No shoot. Oh my God, I thought I was taking this car in the sand trap. That's a parachute, but they didn't come out. Woo, that was close. I was almost the guy who wrecked Tom Bailey's car. Let's start her back up, get some oil pressure real quick. Holy Toledo!
224. Freaking parachutes got stuck
I figured. I
in the back of the car. It was very spicy on the big end. I was like, damn, this feels really fast. And then I was like, oh no.
Damn, it still feels really fast.
We're still going really fast. We should be going really slow now. Dude, what a great car. Great brakes too. We're testing everything today on Tom Bailey's 6 Seconds car. Woo! Golly. Get a video of this.
Wait, didn't you tell him what yet?
Yeah, I told him.
Dude, 109 to the 60 foot, 433 to 172 in the eighth, and a nice little 653 at 224. No shoots. I was like, hell yeah, dude. I mean, at least the car is just so built right to freaking do this. Thanks, Steve.
Yep.
Thank you, Tom.
Yep.
Thank you, Aiden, too, man. We put in some work today and knocked out my first 6 second pass, my first 200 mile an hour pass in the car.
Well, your first
started
6
it all.
second pass was in the 8th mile,
Yeah.
8th mile with a quarter-mile time.
I know.
And then your first quarter-mile pass, 6 second quarter-mile pass, staying in it, you had no shoots.
Yeah,
That's trial by fire.
Really love it. Just the right way to do it. So, dude, it just gets me so fired up for the El Camino. Just run 6 seconds all the time, man. This is.
It was a little spicy. Like you said, we're sitting there, whatever, and I'm filming with his phone. And then I'm like, okay, yep, all good, all good. And then I hit the clock. I'm like, oh, yeah, 6:53, all good. And I'm like, throw the chute, throw the chute, throw the chute, throw the chute. And then I'm like, and then as he comes down, I thought for sure he was going in the sand. But then as he came around the corner, I seen a chute drag. And I'm like, yep, something failed. So, don't know. I mean, I'm just glad he was able to get it stopped and make the corner. But pretty awesome. I mean, the car's been 639, so I mean he's within a little over a tenth of being as fast as that car's been. So I mean, it's just, once again, car hasn't changed since 2013. So if you like all the stuff, man, just please like, subscribe to the channel, check out all the other videos, all kinds of good stuff on there. Thanks, guys.